What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Stardust here. Welcome back to another Marvel's Avengers video here on the YouTube channel. Now, you're probably wondering, how is this a Marvel's Avengers video? How does that make sense? When in front of you, the current developers for Marvel's Avengers, Crystal Dynamics, have indeed posted on Twitter that they're thrilled to announce the next Tomb Raider game will be developed on Unreal Engine 5. Are you an experienced developer in Unreal? Come work with us on the future of Tomb Raider. Now, this is obviously going to worry a lot of people, and the reason I wanted to make this video was kind of give a little bit of my thoughts, my first impressions, and what I think this means for the game as a whole. So I was told about Tomb Raider, the new game coming a while back, but I never went into any details about it. I never made a video on it out of pure respect for the individual that told me, and I didn't want to kind of accidentally put them in any trouble. But now that it's obviously been formally announced, I can kind of talk about it a little bit, I would like to imagine. Without going into too much detail, let's just say this game, from what I last heard, will take a lot of inspiration from Marvel's Avengers, which, I mean, in that case, right, if that is the case, you would imagine that naturally Marvel's Avengers development team, the people working on the game, will start bleeding through into Tomb Raider. I said to my friends, and I think this kind of wraps up my feelings really well, I said, I don't know anything about game development, I'm going to be honest. However, this Tomb Raider project has been in the pipeline for a while, and the reason that Crystal Dynamics are comfortably sat with 3 studios, but you also have to remember it costs a lot of money to make video games, and if Avengers is a constant money draining thing, or just not worth the continued investment, then why keep it around? October the latest for the game is closed for good, due to legal reasons. I'll wager a lot on that. Now, the reason I say due to legal reasons, because Marvel's Avengers was a multi-year thing, and when you hit 2 years, obviously that's plural, that's multiple, you're legally allowed to kind of shut everything down. The way it seems to me is it seems like Crystal Dynamics and Square are ready to call it a day on Marvel's Avengers, but, bless them, man, the development team that are still, trying, you got your Wagners, your Alex Kendys, people like that, your AJs. Those guys are grinding, and they're trying to prove that Marvel's Avengers can be something, but it's not enough time, man. It's really not enough time at all. So, if I was a betting man, I would say, by the time we get sort of close to September, you'll notice things kind of just get shoved out. Probably the reason, and now listen, again, this is speculation on my behalf, probably the reason Nick Fury's just kind of just brought in now, like, rather than in, like, an operation, if he just quick shove him in, because they don't have time to sort of slowly soak him back into the game, right? They don't have time to mess about with, like, we need to do this operation first before we can bring Nick Fury back, stuff like that. They're on a ticking time bomb, let's just say, for their development cycle. And it's sad, it's genuinely disappointing, but I want to know what you guys think anyway. Obviously I won't be covering the Tomb Raider game on this channel. It's not a superhero game. I don't care about Tomb Raider. I am a little upset. I mean, look, this is, normally I don't really do this anymore, but personally I'm a little upset because obviously Crystal Dynamics went to go, to Perfect Dark to learn Unreal, come back, and then, use it on Tomb Raider. Like, you guys have the Marvel IP, you have the Marvel license, and you've decided to throw that away and the integrity of your own company to go with Tomb Raider again. Just shows that you're not a very good versatile company. It just shows that, the Marvel license just didn't mean a lot to you, and people will remember that. People will remember that. Like, there's going to be a lot of Marvel fans that just won't forgive you for this. Just to be completely blunt, like, they won't forgive you. But again, let's hope for the best. Let's hope this doesn't mean that Marvel's Avengers is, gonna be dead. Or maybe there's people out there that want it to be dead. I mean, I don't know, It's gonna be interesting regardless. Thank you guys for watching this video. This house has COVID, so sorry if, like, my voice, or not my voice, but, like, I sounded out of breath. Not my intention, just potentially got the vid. But I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.